Twilight so you don't have to. About a month ago, I said I would never read this book and that it sucks. And I stand by that completely. I told people I would read whatever book they wanted me to read. This video gets 200 likes. I'll read whichever book is the top comment, as long as I got a certain amount of likes. I got that certain amount of likes, so we're reading Twilight. Why this book exists, I don't know. On the first page, it's dedicated to Emily. And let me say, Emily's my biggest op now. This book is for sad, depressed people. So I'm putting myself through hell for you guys. You're welcome. So if you want to read it by yourself because you're sad, depressed, and lonely and have nothing better to do with your life, I wouldn't watch this video. Let's get into it. I started this book on Instagram Live because I wanted you all to see me suffer in real time. Yeah! So I'm on chapter 4, and let me tell you, Isabel is a weirdo. In the first few chapters, you establish that she's moving away, and that she has a stepdad, and that she's going to a new school. But right when she goes to the new school, she's literally judging everyone. Like, I get it. You're a new person, and it's awkward. But why are you judging everybody? She literally looks at anyone, and she describes everything about them and what she doesn't like about their features. And then she meets this Edward guy. She won't stop yapping about how attractive he is, which I think is weird. There's one point where she's describing the way his muscles look. You like the guy, but you don't need to like him that much, especially on the first day. There's also a part in the book where she's talking about her hair, and she smells it. Look, I'm not Bella, and I didn't move to a new school, but smelling your own hair for fun's kind of weird. So basically every few seconds she blushes because she sees Edward. And then she's walking out of school one day, and he's just like, yo, what up? And then they start talking, and apparently they don't like each other, even though neither of them did anything to each other, ever. But then she does almost get hit by a car. But somehow Edward just was like, and then like, she was safe. And now she's just like, yo, what happened? Why am I in this hospital office? The amount of gaslighting Edward is doing is insane. Let me give you an example. You owe me an explanation, I reminded him. I saved your life. I don't owe you anything. I flinched back from the resentment in his voice. You promised. Bella, you hit your head. You don't know what you're talking about. His tone was cutting. And then just a little bit later, nobody will ever believe that. D1 gaslighter. Insane. The only person I like in this book is Mike. That's of chapter 4. Mike is a vibe. Going into this book, I for sure thought it was taking place not right now, if that makes sense, but it's taking place now. And that was all within the first 3 chapters. So now I'm going to continue reading, and I'll let you know how it goes. It's too bad you didn't figure that earlier, I hissed through my teeth. You could have saved yourself all this regret. Regret? The word in my tone obviously caught him off guard. Regret for what? For not just letting that stupid van squish me. Oh no, Grinch! Nobody says that. Who wrote this? Getting suspicious. I get Bella's the pretty new girl, but she's been asked by 2 people. Denied both of them. I swear if Edward asks her and she says yes. 3 people! 3. Now it's this Tyler dude is like, yo, wanna go to the dance? No! You're messing up the video. You're messing it up, okay? So go ahead, look at the camera. Okay, your breath smells like butt. Good morning, it's day 2. How was that for a transition? So we're on chapter 6, or page 110. So it's safe to assume that can you move? It's safe to assume that I can make my opinion on the book now. I'm still gonna finish it, but I'm still gonna hate it. Edward is creepy, freaky, and probably other things. Not a fan of Bella. She's getting annoying. But for the first 6 chapters, it's decent. Like, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. It's a decent book. I'm gonna try and read the next 100 pages today. No promises. But reading this book makes me physically cringe. There are lines that make me want to jump off a bridge. Here's an accurate example of my facial expressions while I'm reading this book.
No, check the lace off.
To counteract the brain rot that I'm gaining from reading this, I think I'm gonna do push-ups while reading. As I sat in my room, trying to concentrate on the act of I was really listening for my... We are 57% of the way through. 300 pages, and I want to die. Edward is definitely a pedophile. I don't care what anyone says. He's grooming this girl. Diddy level grooming. Drake level grooming. She's a minor and he's just not. I get his body is still in his teen years. It's still creepy. And I'm pretty sure he's self-aware too. And here's a little line that proves that. And I quote, "I'm the world's best predator, aren't I?" Buddy, what? That ain't okay. He's hinting at it. I don't care if he was talking about eating animals, dude. He was hinting at it. You can't say I'm the world's best predator, dude. That's a no-go. No, 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 go. You can't do that. Bella is falling into it way too easily, dude. So what? He sparkles in the sun. Okay. Oh my goodness. Your eyes are so scary. I'm scared of your eyes, but I love it. Like, dude, shut it. Quit yapping, buddy. It is June 22nd, and I started reading this book on June 10th. That's a problem. This book is taking me forever to get through. I'm on page 452. I have 2 chapters left, but I have some things to run through first. She met Edward's family. That was pretty hype. I don't understand the point. Because just because he's like, yo, I'm not gonna eat you, doesn't mean his family won't. And I get their family, whatever. I still think that's suspicious. So then the family's just like, yo, let's go play baseball. And they're playing baseball. But then these creepy people come and they're like, yo, we're not gonna kill anyone. We know this girl's a human, but we won't hunt in your territory. Guess what they proceed to do? Hunt in their territory. They're hunting the heck out of Bella. So Bella basically gets kidnapped by Edward and is like, yo, you're not staying here, homie. Because Edward is a certified pedophile.
Certified pedophile.
So he kidnaps her. But before that happens, buddy, Bella has to break Charlie's heart, and Charlie's my favorite character. I'm reading the book for Charlie. This solid 5 pages he's in. And she's basically saying, I hate it here, I hate you, and I don't want to live here. And she's still getting groomed. I don't care what anybody says, she's getting groomed. So with all that said, I have 2 chapters left, and I'm going to record my reaction reading it. Adorable. Officially finished, so here's my final thoughts. Going into this, I did not want to like it, and I wanted to hate it. I think you already got that. And there are 100% parts of this book I absolutely hate. And I know for a fact I'm never reading this crap again. But, credit where credit is due, it isn't the worst book in existence. Not the worst book I've ever read, and not even the worst book I've read this year. There's about a 2% chance I continue reading this series, because I genuinely don't care about the characters at all. I'm not attached to them at all. So if you're thinking about reading it, I would. There's a 50-50 chance you'll like it.
Hi guys, this is Future Noah. I don't know what I was thinking. There is not a 50-50 chance you like it. There's about a 5% chance you like it, and it's only because you're a psychopath.
The only character I was actually attached to was Charlie. Sweetest man in existence, and Bella had to go break his heart. Also, Bella is one of the most annoying main characters I've ever read about. Not the worst, but annoying. Unlike Harry Potter, where I don't like it, but I understand why people like it, I don't understand why people like this. I don't understand the hype. And it's crazy to me that the main villain didn't get introduced until like 75% of the way through. So that's all the hating I'm doing. I'm gonna give this book a 2.5 stars. Not good, but not great. Never gonna read it again, and probably will never recommend it to anyone.